Warning, you may not like the things we say. You may not like the things you hear. Tune in or tune out. Welcome to Naughty Time. Naughty fucking time. Naughty fucking time. Sing it! Naughty fucking time. All right, last one. Naughty time. Welcome to Naughty Time. I am your host, Dr. Taint Cutter. But you can call me TC for short if you like.
You sound like the doctor that cut my wife's actual taint.
That's why my name is Taint Cutter. Hello, I am Dr. Taint Cutter. You may call me TC for short if you like.
What did you call that thing? The when they sew up real tight.
The husband stitch.
Yeah, the husband stitch.
Sir, would you like the husband stitch?
Would you like me to add one extra stitch for
I
your
did
little
it for
penis?
my wife. Great.
I closed it all up.
Hey, doctor. Yes, Mr. Coldcuts.
You like that song, Lick a Virgin?
Lick a virgin. Oh, you want to lick a virgin? Oh, yes. In my country, that's what we do. Hey. I just somehow turned into Nacho Libre at the end of that. So, hey, speaking of doctors and all that stuff, BLT here has been holding off on telling me a specific story that apparently he's been practicing with friends and family to make sure he gets his order, his story straight, because apparently it's a doozy.
I'm just afraid it's not going to be as funny telling it.
Well, you've already built it up too much, so
I did build
out.
it up too much.
I didn't build it. What?
You said he's been practicing it, so I got to hear it now.
No, I haven't really
I thought
been
you were accusing
practicing,
me.
but I have told it to a couple of people just to get it out first. I knew it was going to come out.
Been practicing your
First
set.
of all, was your
Practicing my
was
set.
the doctor Indian?
No, I'm pretty sure he was Jewish.
Oh. So, BLT, what do you want to do with your nutsack?
It wasn't like that.
Oh, whatever.
All right, so I went to the vasectomy doctor to get a consult.
What?
And
I could stop with a bunch of questions right now, but I'm going to let you finish.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
You're going to let him
start
finish
now.
one more time before he's cut? Is that what you're doing?
You can start now.
I'm going to let you finish.
No, we're not going to ask any questions until the end.
Okay, so I went to the doctor. My wife came with me, and the nurse asked me to give a urine specimen. So I left the office and I gave a urine specimen. When I came back, the doctor was talking to my wife, and he says something like, all right, I talked to your wife. Seems like you guys don't want kids, and she's got stuff going on. So it sounds like you guys know what's going on. So let's get down to business. I said, okay. So he said, okay, so drop them. And I
Wait, he was trying to do it right then and there?
And that's when you dropped
No,
the
no.
two boxes of donuts
okay.
you were carrying?
he said he's like, I need to examine you first. So
Ooh.
he actually didn't say drop me. He said, like, I need to examine you. So let's do this. And like,
Let's see what we're working with.
I didn't right away like jump up and like, hey, here you go.
Here's my dick.
But he misworded what he said. So I dropped my pants, and I think he said something to the effect of, all right, pull him up instead of drop him. So when I actually dropped him, he started like busting out laughing because he misspoke. But I'm sitting there with my dick and balls out, and he's like, I meant to say, and I'm just sitting there just waiting for him to just like start examining.
So full glory, cock and balls in his face, and he's like, "That's not what I meant."
What did he want you to do?
Yeah, so I'm sitting with my
He's
hand
hanging.
up-
He's
my
hanging
hand-
dong, dude. Hanging
Yeah.
dong.
But when he said pull him up, what did he want?
He
you-
meant to say pull your pants down so I can examine your dick.
And you did.
Yeah, but he misspoke and he said something like pull him up, and then he's like, oh, I messed up and I said pull him up instead of pull him down. But
So you show me your dick, he starts laughing hysterically.
that's what it felt like. It felt very demeaning, but he was laughing at his
Oh, so he wasn't laughing at your dick.
No.
I've seen it. There's
He's like,
nothing like that.
I didn't know the circus was in town.
But that's
What
what.
would Paul Stanley say about this?
Look at that dick!
Call yourself a dick? You call that a set of nuts?
I'm gonna paint a star around that eye.
Time to lick it up.
So he actually wanted you to drop your pants.
Yes.
But he said pull them up.
Yeah, pretty much. And he started laughing.
So I waited all this time for that.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, nice.
So finally, he finally stops laughing, my wife is laughing that he's laughing, and she can tell that I'm already uncomfortable, and I just want to get the
they're
hell out
both
of there.
snickering, pointing at your dick.
Yeah. So, so the next thing is, so he starts looking and he says, "What's up with that?"
No.
Well, that's like, isn't that Seinfeld?
He might as well have been Seinfeld.
You don't want to hear that from a guy that's looking at your dick.
No, so in order, he starts laughing when I pull my pants down, and when he stops laughing, he says, "What's up with that?"
Oh my god.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Why? Because you got a hard on?
I'm sitting there with my hands.
Was he
on my
asking you or
hips.
was he asking your wife?
So it turned out that when I was born, I had a double hernia surgery, and things I guess aren't hanging like they were normally would because of it. So he didn't know about that at first. So I guess my right side is a little bit more up than my left side, if that makes sense.
Your balls?
My right ball is higher.
Dude,
than
I
my
have
left
yet
ball.
to ever meet a I thought the left ball hanging lower was like
Well,
that's
so,
a thing.
well,
across
so
the
did I,
board.
but I guess it's even more.
Oh, I got you.
It's like even more up there. So
So he noticed that minute difference. He's like, "Hey, man, your right testicle's a little higher than
yeah.
normal."
So he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to knock you out for this." I guess normally like they don't knock you out. They'll just give you some kind of shot.
I think you'd rather be knocked out anyway.
Oh, so did I. And I actually kind of went to him because I heard that he'll knock you out. But I was gonna let him decide.
What? How does he
whatever.
do? Like an uppercut or something? Is your Dr. Mike Tyson?
He sticks a dildo in my ass.
What's up with that? Wait, what?
So
What's up with that?
So he tells him he's gonna, he'll definitely have to knock me out. And he's like, yeah, so what we're gonna do is, and he starts like scrunching my nut up and finding the piece that he would cut. And he's like, all right.
vas deferens.
He's like, all right, put your yeah, right. He's like, put your finger there. He's like, we're just gonna make a cut right there. And then he tells my wife, he's like, come over here. I want you to
God.
feel this. And I'm like, really, dude?
You totally got a hard on, dude.
I'm like, this is like the most unsexual thing. I was
Was
like,
it-
yeah,
was this-
my
hold on,
wife.
Was this your first three-way?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did she touch it at the same time he was touching
Yes.
it? You officially had a three-way. Congratulations!
And you had to pay for it, you fucking whore.
It was horrible.
Wow.
So yeah, so that happened, and then she felt it. I came.
Oh, yeah? You became a man? Is that what you said?
I'm missing something. Oh yeah, okay. So
Oh, there's more.
yeah, so he does that, and he's like, "All right." So yeah,
Wait,
well,
did the nurse come in and touch it too? You got a four-way going?
Shit.
no, but then
Wait, was
he's-
the doctor wearing a yarmulke?
So then we go
Did they
back.
take a picture of it?
So then we go back to the
So
ball.
much for waiting till the end.
So
huh?
then we go back to the ball that's a little bit higher. So he starts like saying, "Yeah, it should really be here," and he starts like kind of like pulling it, like he's like tolling a bell. He starts really yanking on it, and I'm like,
Wow.
For whom the bell tolls.
So he starts doing that, and he's still talking to my wife. I'm like, all right, doc, that's enough, because like I seriously thought I was gonna pass out from him yanking on my nut.
Can you give me his number? I have to get an exam. I'm not going to get a vasectomy, but
You know what? I'm going to go with you. Can we do that? Can we high five on that?
yeah.
So we're going to go see
Can
your
you
doctor.
film it and me and my wife will go?
So-
I have to.
Yes.
This is gonna
So
be
finally,
awesome.
when I pull my pants back up, he's like, all right, so yeah, we'll definitely have to knock you out for this. There's always, it's not always 100%. It's not 100%. It's 1 out of 1,000. And he starts telling me all the statistics and then stuff that could go wrong. He's like, so what you got going on is you could lose a nut. He
Just
said,
matter of fact.
he says nut. He doesn't say you could lose a testicle. He
Wait,
says,
how old is this guy? Is he younger than you?
No, he's older.
Oh, okay. Bro, you could lose a nut.
He's
You know the one I was
but he
yanking
said
on?
it. He said it like it's more common for what I got going on. Like you'll probably lose a nut, and you could have lifelong pain.
Are you still considering this?
No,
Oh, fucking hell.
So it's
you know
all-
what? I would go to a different doctor. I'd get a second opinion.
You're like box of condoms, lose a nut.
I would go to a different doctor and get a second opinion because, well, honestly, I just want another doctor to start yanking on my nuts. Let's be honest. I need a third opinion. How about a fourth?
yes, that was the gist of it.
Oh my god, dude. So you don't want to lose a nut and live in lifelong pain?
No, not really.
Man,
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it, right? That was a good story. I'm glad we waited. I'm sorry we didn't wait to the end to ask questions like we had agreed upon.
Do you still have questions, or did that
Well, the question was the whole thing around why you were there in the first place.
to get a vasectomy? Why would I
Yeah.
get a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Oh, because we use condoms and
He doesn't want to use rubbers
it's kind
anymore.
of a pain in the ass. So
He likes the feel of a raw vagina.
No children?
No, we do not want children.
No little Gregs?
No little Gregs. And we probably, if we were younger, and if my wife didn't have so many health issues, then maybe we do it. But
Well, what about getting her fixed?
well, that's so that would the doctor's like, I would definitely get a tubal on you as well, and she's like, I don't want to do that because she's got enough stuff going on with her.
Yeah.
Now she's got to go have another procedure.
So now you got to wear condoms forever?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
So let me ask you, do you ever just kind of like slide it in, like just like right off the bat when you know it's safe, you're like, oh, I just want to know how it feels, and then like, okay, I'll put a condom on.
Just like a hot dog, like grazing into the bun of a hot dog.
Yeah. You ever do that?
Not to her.
Ooh.
Oh! Speaking of which,
Well,
what's this thing you got here on the table there?
Oh, that's my vagina in a box. That's Ms. Mulva, because her name sounds like a part of the female anatomy.
It looked a little more attractive in the picture.
It's beefy.
So what are you gonna do then, man?
I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to keep on doing like I've been doing.
So what happens when you crave like the feel of a vagina, like bear?
I go find a bear and I go fuck it.
Hey now.
Hey, you guys know where I can find a bear vagina? I can't afford to get fixed. I need to fuck a bear. Actually, bears do have vaginas, by the way. They got south mouths.
Ugh.
You want to get busy with a bear?
Southpaw.
I know the bears are into me because I'm hairy. Well, speaking of hairy, did you shave your back?
You know, I was just going to get into that. So the back shaver came. I got very excited.
Wait. It came?
It came.
You did text us saying that it wasn't worth the money or something like that.
Way to jump ahead, Greg. So it came in like that terrible plastic packaging, you know, that you have to use like a fucking knife or a pair of scissors.
A machete?
To get through.
Yeah, they fucking get through.
So I tear this thing apart.
The shit that
And
like could literally slit your wrists and murder you. If
It's like 19 parts. This thing. It comes with extra blades. The whole thing, you got to put it together, and it folds in two so you can hang it on the wall. And it comes with the wall mount.
What?
For your shower.
Are you fucking serious?
It comes with a wall mount to
A
mount
back
it.
shaver?
Yeah, so you can fold it and mount it.
Oh my
but the
God.
weird thing that it came with was a fucking koozie. It came wrapped in a koozie with a zipper.
I've seen those. Have you seen those dildos that you have suction cups on it? You can fuck your refrigerator.
Quit changing the subject.
I thought it was the
Well,
same.
no, he's asking because he bought one off Instagram.
That came with the koozie too.
That came with-
I don't understand this. Like
So wait, no, the koozies with zippers are intended for bottles.
yeah, so the whole thing is wrapped in a koozie, and it's got a zipper. And I'm going, what the fuck is the point of this koozie? So the first thing I do is I get rid of the koozie. I take it off. I'm just like, there's just no fucking point to this. It's made out of plastic. It's gonna sit in my shower. So I get all excited, and I can take my shirt off, and I go in the bathroom, and it's 3 blades. It's like 3 blades on top of each other, but the blades are like serrated, or they look serrated.
Oh my God.
And I'm like touching it, and I'm like, it doesn't feel that
They're
sharp.
meant for cutting meat.
And I just start going at it, you know, on my back. And I'm like, there's something doesn't feel right. And then I look in the mirror and I'm fucking bleeding. There's like a fucking line, like a Freddy Krueger line. There's blood coming down. And I got red spots all over my back now because my fucking skin is irritated from just scraping it with this fucking thing.
It's that Japanese blade.
And so I get all the hair out, and I'm bleeding. So I get in the shower, and the fucking hot water now is like cooking my back. I'm like, ah!
Oh my God.
It's the special blade. From
So was
Kill
it
Bill.
worth the investment?
So that's when I texted you. I was like, yeah, cold cut shades back.
You should send it. You
Regressed
should
it.
send it back full of like hair and skin.
That's
See what
the other
that's-
thing is the hair kind of stays in there. It's really hard to clean out. It comes with a brush which fits inside of it that you take out.
All right, so
Can we see what it looks like?
wait, so you managed to get all 12 of those back hairs in one fell swoop. That man,
And
good
I lost
for you.
about 12 ounces of blood in the process.
and 3 layers of skin. Jeez, man, that's crazy.
I've used it a couple more times just to try to get like this area right here, but like, it's hard to reach or see. But it has that weird effect. It just feels like it's taking a layer of skin off, and as soon as you wash it, you're like, ah.
You should change the blades. If the blades look serrated or
brand
are
new.
serrated, then there's something
Brand,
wrong.
well, you can't change it to your blades. It's like
It's made in China, right?
It's a blade that comes with it.
It's made in China.
I assume so.
They're like, oh, American, wow, we're gonna fuck you up. They're gonna make these fucking blades that
But
are
the
gonna
guy
scrape
in the
shit out
Instagram
of you.
video that demonstrates it, he's not Chinese, and he's just like this chubby guy with a lot of back hair, and it just like
Yeah, but he had like the perfect prototype, you know.
He
The
didn't
people
have
in China are just
he wasn't
like
bleeding.
the people in China are like, oh, let's make blades serrated. Let's fuck up American. Yeah,
You fell for the video.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I did.
You're a sucker.
Did you buy the that tar stuff that you can put on a boat and
Flex Seal.
Flex
If I, you know what, I want Flex Seal. If I had a use for it,
I actually
would buy
bought
it.
some of that for my
You know what's
chimney.
funny about? I wanted to. I was thinking after the last episode, is that you would mention that you are a sucker for buying things that are like kind of pitched to you.
Yeah.
So have you ever bought the ShamWow or the Slapshot?
I did buy the Slapshot.
I knew
Not
it.
the official Slapshot, but I saw like one in a store
You bought a knockoff
that
Slapshot?
that you slap, and I still
Okay.
have it. It's great.
Do you remember back in the day when you lived with Paul Sikora
From Minnesota.
Piece of shit. They used to run commercials at like 2:00 in the morning for Yudhe Wafhe.
Okay.
And
yeah.
we would sit there and watch these. It was because it was like this black guy, and he was like the Israelites, and everyone was saying that he was like super racist because it was only like this huge cult for like black people, and he was always like talking shit about white people and stuff, which is perfectly fine. Like, good for him. We turned it into like this ginormous religious movement, and we keep seeing these commercials for Yudhe Wavhe, and I've been searching for years to find the actual infomercials that we would see at 2:00 in the morning.
It's got to be on there
No,
somewhere.
I can't find it. I remember there was just like this kind of heavy set
Didn't you send
black,
it to
black
me when
woman.
you found it? You
What
sent
is
me
it?
something.
Well, no, I sent you something similar, but I remember the commercials like this heavy set kind of black woman wearing like a turban, and she's all like, Yudhe Wafhe, Beit Nu Sophie, Yudhe Wafhe. Yudhe Wafhe, Yudhe Wafhe. And you're just like, I don't know what the fuck this is. And we would just sit there and we're like sitting there drinking and we're like just
vaguely
staring at the
remember
TV and we're just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is awesome. You fucking called and they sent you out a goddamn VHS sample. They sent you out some kind of welcome kit. You're like, hey guys, I'm Cold Cuts. I'm looking for your introductory video thing. And they sent you like a VHS tape and literature and all this kind of shit. And I remember I came over. I was always hanging out at his apartment with Paul Sikora.
from Minnesota.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Yeah, I like how we all have like our parts. And I remember you're like, dude, I got my Yudhe Wavhe kit. And I was like, are you fucking serious? I didn't even know you ordered it. And you were like, dude, it's fucking trippy. So we sat there and watched the VHS tape. We got through about half hour of it. And we're just kind of like looking at each other like, I think this is only for black people.
What was it?
I don't.
It
remember.
was like this religious cult. This guy called himself Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've seen that guy.
and everybody would say, you know, their chant to him was Yudhe Wavhe, Beit Nu Sophie, Yudhe Wavhe. And we would walk around saying it all day, every fucking day. Well, it popped into my head a few months ago.
What was the second part? Bake your new feet?
Bake your new feet. No. Yudhe Wavhe, Beit Nu Sophie, Yudhe Wavhe.
It's like a yoga chant.
Well, I think it was based off of Hebrew in some way because it was somehow tied in with the Israelites and stuff.
You know what? I probably have it in my attic.
Dude, you need to find
I
that
have
video.
a box. I literally have a big plastic box from that time period that has all the stuff that we were doing. But I was going through the other day.
Is Paul's dead body in there?
So it's basically a burn pile.
But there's like cassette
Especially if
tapes
there's a
and
body in it.
VHS and stuff in there from Full Sail and stuff like that. And I was like, I need to go through that.
Oh, that's right. You went to Full Sail, didn't you?
Yeah.
You loser.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I've known plenty of friends go to Full Sail. I mean, Full Sail is Full Sail. You went for audio engineering?
Yeah.
And how did that treat you?
Not well.
No, it's not true. You worked at a jingle company for a few years in some studios.
Yeah, but that's
But then you fell into the porn industry and
yeah,
you
I
found
was gonna say it's a terrible,
You found a
terrible
different-
existence. Until
you know
I
how much it
fell-
costs now compared to then? How much was it then? For
It's like-
18 months of school.
It was like 36 grand.
I think it's about 60, 70, 80 now.
Oh yeah,
For 18 months worth of
we're talking
school?
about late 90s versus 30 years later. So
Inflation.
They take you into a room. They're like, hey, guys, check out this multi-million-dollar mixing console. Fuck with it for an hour. Hey, now you're certified.
I will say though that the stuff that they mess with now is way better,
Oh, absolutely.
and the
Sure.
campus is way better, and they actually offer real degrees. So I
Yeah.
can't hate them for that.
No, I mean, I think they've definitely evolved into something more legitimate, perhaps.
But shit, like when I was there, the digital media, I'm putting that in quotes, digital media course. I mean, this was brand new shit when they were just doing 3D animation. I wish I would have gotten on that. I'd be a fucking millionaire right now. I know guys that graduated that was doing 3D animation that went on to work for fucking Pixar and shit.
Well, what makes you think you'd be any good at it? You're not good at anything.
Fuck you.
I'd be fucking loaded. Yeah, but you're not good at anything.
This is true.
Aw. I mean, look at your back. It's all scratched to shit. You can't even shave your back by yourself, dude.
Can't even shave my back.
But anyway, no, now they offer all kinds of
If
crazy...
anyone comes into my house, I don't have to like have a gun or a fucking like machete or anything. I just grab the back shaver.
How long is this thing?
It's about this long.
It's like 2 feet long?
Yeah.
Holy shit. So is fucking BLT's wang. That's why the doctor was like,
And now we have
"What's
independent
up with
verification of that.
That's the first. You're the first customer that doctor has ever seen that he wanted to blow.
What do you mean wanted?
And he went to a dinner party later that night where he was talking about your nuts.
He's like, "Hey
And your
guys,
double hernia.
I was tugging on this kid's nuts until he
Oh my
started
God.
screaming at me.
And you're never going to, his nuts, they were like 1 inch apart.
it was like picking grapes from the fucking vine."
And then I asked his wife to come over and touch it too. It was hilarious.
I put him in my mouth like a squirrel.
I got both in at the same time.
Thankfully, the right one was higher.
Shaft and nuts at the same time.
I don't believe that. I don't think anyone has a mouth big enough for that. I've showered with you.
Yes, you did.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
We're going to have a conversation. We're going to get some information. It's going to be a sensation. We're going to feel elation. It's a celebration. It's going to get funky, crunky, donkey, spunky, chunky, junky, skunky, slap a monkey, tap a monkey, kiss it. Ooh, wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh, wee. What's up with that? And what's up with that? What's up? I said, what's up? What is up with that? You know I saw Avatar last week, but that blue lady, she needs to put on a bra. Yeah. Oh, yeah, very nice. Now let's get down to business.
I guess I should have done that.
You should have done
before I
that.
Are you ready?
And-
Click.
Sorry, I just needed to bust a nut.
And we're back.
On the topic of nuts.
You piece of shit. All right, so hey, I want to ask you guys a question. Oh, actually, remember from last episode we were talking about the word moist? I saw a local commercial for an air conditioning company, repair company, and they show the husband and wife on TV. Their last name is Moist. Their last name is Moist. And how much you want to bet they don't pronounce it moist? They probably pronounce it like Moist or something. Hi, we're Rob and Rebecca Moist. Can we fix your air conditioner?
Wait, they own it?
Yeah, they own
Oh,
this.
that's genius.
They own an AC company.
That's genius. Your house getting a little moist? Hire Jan and Judy Moist. Fix
like-
your air conditioner.
I never thought of it that way. But I've never seen it as someone's last name. Like, that's just kind of weird.
Now you have.
So what about they have friends and family who like despise the word moist? They're like, hey y'all, Rob and Rebecca Moist are coming over. And like, oh my god, don't say moist. I hate the word moist. But that's my last name, y'all. You know what I mean?
Moist over here.
Hey guys, I'm Mr. and Mrs. Moist. And guess what? We are. Anyhow, do you guys ever pee in the shower?
Fuck yeah.
No.
You don't pee in the shower.
I mean, I have in the past, but it's not a regular part of my daily activity.
Do you consciously not pee in the shower? Do you find it repulsive?
It's not a big deal, but I mean, I naturally get up in the morning and I go pee, and then I go in the shower. Like I pee in the toilet, and then I.
See, that's a waste of water. Why would you pee in the toilet?
Oh, now you're a conservationist.
Yes, now I'm a conservationist. No, if I wake up, if I know I'm not going to shower for a while, I'll obviously pee in a toilet. But if I wake up and jump right in the shower, I'll just pee in the shower because it's all going to the same fucking place.
Yeah, but then whoever comes into you has to step on your pee that's all over the tile, and I know you don't clean your shower because you're a fucking barbarian.
First of all, I shower in a puddle Out back. Okay. And that puddle is mostly full of my urine. Because yes, I am a barbarian. You piece of shit. No, it's not like my girlfriend's going to come in and, you know, stand in puddles of my urine. I mean, I pee as soon as I get in the shower, and I take like 15-minute showers. So trust me, it's been well washed away.
All right.
I don't understand what the
She pees in the shower too.
I don't understand what the big fucking problem with urine is.
Yeah, me either.
It's sanitary.
I think we should pee on each other.
I mean,
Do you drink urine?
no, but you could if you needed to.
Can I pee on you?
But why don't you?
Why don't you? Because it's hot. I don't like hot beverages.
So
You
yes.
can put it in the refrigerator.
We're going back. You keep looking at me, but not responding, and you keep looking at him.
He's telling me how great it is. I'm like, all right.
not saying it's great.
I think it's time for you to drink some piss.
Well, first of all, urine is sterile, right?
That's why I'm not sterile, sanitary.
But it's only sterile until it comes out of you, I assume.
yeah.
But
So I
my-
don't see
my
what the
girl-
problem with peeing on your feet or peeing on the fucking shower floor.
Actually, you know what? And I remember reading this many years ago, and I still think it's true. Is that like when you wake up in the morning, you take your first pee, it's always a little darker than the rest because it's full of a lot more minerals and things that your body's just doesn't need, so it just pisses them out. Supposedly, all the minerals and all the stuff that comes out on the first morning's pee is one of the best. I know this is gonna sound terrible.
The best
is one of the
tasting
best things you
pisses ever.
can put on your face if you have acne.
I've heard that.
If you have acne.
I've heard that.
Because just, you know, it's not like piss isn't just like dirty garbage like shit. Shit is dirty garbage, let's be honest. I'll rub shit all over my face. That's why I don't have any acne. This isn't a beard, it's just shit crust.
I heard that.
You know how dog shit turns white when it sits in the sun?
piss will
My beard is white because I rub shit on my face and stand in the sun.
I heard that the first morning piss will disintegrate back hair.
Is that true?
I don't know because how would you get it on there?
Someone
Can I-
someone would have to piss on it. For
Can I
you.
tell you guys a story? This I didn't intend on going this long, but first of all, my girlfriend pees in the shower, which I don't fucking care. Whatever. It's just piss. And I shouldn't be telling this, but I had her pee on me once.
in the shower or?
No, we were very it was early in our dating career, I guess. We're going on 12 years.
What?
We actually just had our 12-year anniversary. Yeah, you guys should know this. She's going to hear this and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Happy
you fucking
anniversary."
told this story. Happy anniversary, babe. I told the pee story." And we were drunk. We were watching, you know, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia or something. And for some reason, like
12
that
years ago?
yeah.
Is it on? Has that been on that long?
It's going on like season 13 or something. Yes, season 13 is coming up, and then season 14 is scheduled for 2019. But anyway, you know, we were hanging out, and for some reason, like that month or those couple weeks, for some reason, I just kept fantasizing about having a woman pee on my junk. I don't know why. I think I'd stumbled upon a porn at some point, and the girl was like really hot, and she was like peeing on this guy, and I was like, you know what? That seems all right. Like, so I was drunk, and I was like, hey, you know what? You want to pee on my balls? And she's like, sure. Like, I don't even think she hesitated. She was like, sure. And I was drunk, so we went in the bathtub, and I took off my pants, and she squatted over me and peed all over my junk.
Did it satisfy your curiosity?
Yeah, dude. I think
Just scratch that itch.
I got pretty bony. I was just like, this is fucking hot. I mean, her pee was actually kind of hot because it was like
It's supposed to be.
98.6 degrees. But I shouldn't be telling anyone this.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have no shame. So I was like, man, this is fucking awesome. So then we stood up, we turned on the shower, we rinsed off, and then we got biz. But yeah, that was the first and last time I've ever been peed on. Well, that's not true. I've been peed on by a child, and that sounds bad. That was accidental. I've been peed on by dogs, clearly, because that's what dogs do. They're stupid. I'm pretty sure all my dogs have peed on me. Not specifically on my junk.
I hope not.
Because if I got bony, I'd be like, "Oh, you got me bony. You better take care of it, you dumbass." So anyway, yeah, I pee in the shower. She pees in the shower.
She pees on you in the shower.
She pees on me in the shower. But I want to take it a step further and say,
You've had your balls peed.
I also poop in the shower,
Oh,
and I stomp the turds down the drain with my feet.
come on, that's crossing the line.
I just stomp them down, dude. I crap them out. I pop a squat and I stomp the turds down the drain.
You know, I know you're fucking with me on this one, but
Are you sure about
no,
that?
I have a serious question. I'm slapping my hand on the table. Whenever I fart in the shower, It's like 100 times worse.
It's like farting in a pool or bathtub.
Than anywhere else. Why is that?
You ever notice when you were a kid and you fart in the bathtub how the bubbles come out, but it smells extra weird? It does the same in a pool.
But hot shower, you fart, it's like god awful.
Well, usually when you fart, it's not. You usually have pants on that filter it. So when you're in the shower, you're naked and it's just bare. It's like direct deposit to your nostrils.
It's amplified. Somehow it's amplified. Somehow the steam and the hot water amplifies the fucking fart.
It's a direct deposit to your nostrils. That's awesome. Hey guys, direct deposit. No, I guess I don't notice my fart smell any different in the shower. I fart in the shower like pretty much every day. They usually follow the turds after I'm stuffing them down the drain with my toes. I just stomp it down like it's like I'm making wine in the shower, dude. I'm just stomping on these turds.
Have you ever had your balls shit on?
By myself or by a stranger?
That's right. We did talk about that.
When I get the
You shit
green
on your
apple
balls.
splatters, the Hershey squirts, it usually winds up in the back of my nuts.
Do we got to go through this again?
No, we're not going to talk about shitting on this one.
But
I also wanted to ask you
shitting.
guys-
We've covered pissing.
I just want to ask you guys. I know BLT here, when he pees, he puts his hands on his hips.
I do not.
He's a hands on hips peer.
I do not Superman.
Well, no, I wanted to ask because this is something I was thinking about the other day. I was like, when you pee, there's tons of different ways to hold your wang when you're peeing, right? You can just kind of hold it down with your thumb.
You can pull your pants down all the way to your ankles.
You can stand with your hands on your hips. You can pull out your balls and cock. You can hold it between your forefinger, between your index finger and your thumb, or you can hold it like a cigarette between your middle finger.
You
and,
can just open your fly and just pull it out through the little hole that's in there, the little hole in your underwear.
yeah, well, that's called the peephole.
Yeah, but I don't do that.
How do you pee?
I unbutton and I take my balls and my shaft and lift it above the
belt?
waistband of my underwear, and I just I hold my shaft and urinate.
Did you just fart?
I'm burping.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
trying
perfect.
to get it.
So
on.
wait, when you pee, do you always have to pull out your balls?
Yes,
See?
I think so.
Because we have a friend in Philadelphia.
Maybe I don't. I don't know.
We have a friend in Philadelphia that we refer to as Just Nick. I'm going to
Yes.
say his name. And he can't pee without pulling his balls out too. Like
I might not.
But he'll pull his zipper down and pull out his cock and balls and just like everything's out and he's peeing.
Well, the important thing is that the waistband doesn't cut off the circulation in between the balls and the peen.
Right.
So I think I might do both, but I usually don't take them all the way down. That's for sure.
But do you just like hang dong? You just like stand there and piss, or do you like hold it? You kind of aim it and like
No, I
do
hold
circles in the
I
toilet.
hold and I aim. Sometimes if I'm peeing in a toilet and I try to pee out the any type of remnants that are on the bottom of the toilet.
Oh yeah. You got to pee off the streaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's like poo streaks, you definitely like you laser them off, with like laser precision.
How about you?
Well, when I pee, I typically open my zipper, pull out my tiny little baby penis.
So no unbuttoning of the.
No,
Or
I don't
snap.
unbutton my pants. I use the zipper and then I pull it out of the peephole, and I typically hold it between my index finger and middle finger like a cigarette, because you never know who's going to come in and want to try to smoke it.
You're always.
Yeah,
Always prepared?
I'm always prepared for someone to come in and smoke my wiener.
Eating, ain't cheating.
How about you, Cold Cuts?
I don't know. Then I pee the normal way, whatever the fuck that
No,
is.
you sit down to pee because you got that weird little snake bite.
I do whenever I can. In my own house, I sit down everywhere. Like if I'm peeing at your house, I'm standing up,
That's shitty.
Because he pisses everywhere.
and I'm peeing all over everything. Everything you got, it's just fucking.
So you can literally aim your dick at the center of a toilet, and you're going to get two streams of urine
Yep.
that miss both sides of the toilet.
95% of the time, I'm not hitting the toilet. It's going out somewhere.
And that's what you do in my house.
Exactly.
You're a fucking asshole. And see, you're the prime candidate to pee in the shower because you can just pee wherever the fuck
Exactly.
you want.
But if I'm at home, I sit down because it's just convenient.
Because you're a lazy bastard.
Yeah.
You should take a baking sheet in and just hold it on the right side, so this way, if it trails off, it'll just hit it. And
Yeah, use it as a reflecting device. There you go. Hey guys, I need to redirect my urine stream. You guys have a baking sheet I could borrow? No wonder you're always asking me for baking sheets here at my house. Hey, dude, you got a baking sheet? Oh, this is a nice one. BRB. Fucking asshole.
Now, granted, if I do splash the pot, as they say, then I am trying to clean it up. I grab some toilet paper, I'll clean it up where I can find it.
Yeah.
But I'm, at your house, I use the nice hand towels to do that. So
What? Man, you're not allowed over my house anymore, man. I tell you what, you pee on my balls, we'll call it even.
oh god,
Horrible.
So, I had something else I was going to ask you, but I don't know. Bring something up. Come on, let's talk about something.
That's your fucking job.
I don't know. We're sort of. I feel like we're just in the gutter here with the shit and the piss. And
I haven't shit my pants since last episode.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm actually proud of that. So if you're not proud of me for being proud of that, then you
What's
can
the
go
most
fuck
you?
yourself.
So okay, so you come to work here. You got a bathroom, right? What time do you come in the morning?
I do have a bathroom here.
What time do you come in the morning?
What time do I come in the morning? Typically before the shower. Or in the shower.
Well, what time do you come here in the morning?
Whenever I fucking feel like it.
All right.
Why?
You go to work. What time do you get to work?
7:30.
Okay, so I'm at work. I'm starting to work at 8 o'clock. Most days, and I'm just trying to validate whether this is normal or not. Most days, especially Mondays, I've shit 5 times before noon. Like good shits, like full on shits.
It's usually because you eat so much crap on the weekends that your body is
Maybe.
just rejecting it. It's
But
trying to
on
get
a
rid
normal
of it.
Crystal
day,
burgers.
and then like on a Wednesday, I've shit 3 times before 11 o'clock. Is that normal?
No, I
that's
shit
not
that many
normal.
times.
No.
I shit like 3-4 times a day.
You shouldn't have to shit that much in a short period of time.
Oh, you mean between waking up and 11?
He's like, I shit at 7:30 and then I shit at 8:30 and that is that what
I
you're
shit
saying?
as soon as I check my email, I have to shit.
Okay, so you shit after you check your email. And
So
then
your
when's the
email
next
makes
time
you shit.
Exactly. Which is why I don't shit on the weekends,
Because you don't check your
Because you don't check your
because I
email.
don't check my email.
You know what you should do? Wake up tomorrow, check your email, and see if you have to shit.
It always works. It's 100% of the time. If I just check my email, it's like a stress that goes through my body, and it forces me to shit. It makes me I gotta shit, and it's like a monster shit. I went on vacation for a week, and it was like shitting every other day. It's like kind of normal, but then as soon as I got home and I checked my email, it was like a week's worth of fucking email. I shit like 10 times that day.
So you take basically one shit for every email.
So I just call it clearance. I say, hey, I got to go take a shit. I got to go check my inbox. I got to clear out my inbox.
Wouldn't it technically be the outbox?
Does that happen to anybody else? Am I just weird?
Does email make me shit?
Yeah.
No. How would a digital device
When you
make
get
me
to
shit?
work and your boss is like, and gives you some sort of stressor, I mean, does that make you want to shit?
No.
No.
Okay. Then
You know
it's
what makes me want to shit? Your fucking face. Every time I come here to record a podcast with you pieces of shit, I have to drop a deuce. Like right now. I'm wearing one, and I just did. Oops, I crapped my pants. No, that's not true. You're not ugly. I'm just kidding with you, man.
Ryan was trying to convince me on Thursday that we should come in here in diapers today, and then just mid podcast just try to be like have a code word to say that we're pissing.
Yeah, if BLT and I could come at the same time, come.
If you left me out of that, I'd be so pissed off.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to be involved.
That
I
sounds
want to
so,
shit my pants.
That
here's the
sounds so
thing.
gratifying.
We were going to shave your back while we pissed in our diapers.
This is going to happen, I know, at some point.
I don't know.
So I'm going to change the subject real quick.
Thank you.
When I was in high school, I dated a girl from a different high school. And every time I drive down the interstate, I see this church off the interstate in the Longwood area. I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but have you guys ever... Where's the weirdest place you guys ever had sex with someone? I'm not going to say a girl because BLT is questionable.
In the mouth.
No, not in the back of a
Sex in the
Volkswagen.
mouth.
In the back of a Volkswagen? No.
They
No,
did
you know
have,
what I mean? Like-
have you ever seen that? It was a Newlywed Game, and they asked where was the weirdest place you had sex, and the black guy's like, in the butt.
No. In his butt?
In a butt.
Oh. So it could be anyone's butt.
Mm-hmm.
But have you guys ever done it in a really weird place? I have some weird places that I've. See, we need to get Sweeps on here because Sweeps has the stories. He's the story guy.
I have a couple instances that come to mind.
You look very perplexed.
Well, I mean, one of them you know about with the when I lived here,
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's change the subject.
and we were in that band.
Weren't you on a reality TV show
Oh,
before
God.
reality TV show was a
God.
thing?
I got to tell that story.
You were on reality TV before fucking reality TV was a thing, dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, tell that fucking story.
So what was that year? 1997.
Hold up.
96?
BLT's almost all the way through another 2 liter, by the way.
You're sucking
fucking
on,
Coke-
Oh my God! You were
Coke
sucking
Zero
on that
sugar.
thing like a baby on a nipple.
Well, I don't have
damn.
I don't have a cup today, so that's why I haven't finished it.
I'm wearing one. You just want to use it? Anyway, so this was back in early internet.
So this is what 95, 96.
Yeah.
We had that old PC that my dad gave me, and we connected it to the internet via 28.8 kilobyte baud modem. Fucking CompuServe, AOL, all that shit.
No, it was AOL was a thing, but you were using. Were you connecting from AOL?
It might have been AOL, might have been CompuServe, one of the those things.
But you were on IRC.
Yeah, so we figured out how to get to IRC, Internet
Yeah.
Relay Chat,
Yeah.
and there was all these message boards,
Oh yeah.
and we posted a message because we were in that ska band.
We were in
And-
a ska band. Can I say the name?
if you want.
Back in Orlando, we were in a ska band called the Holsteins.
So,
Pick it up, pick it up.
so I remember we were posting
So people
stuff.
may be
in,
able to figure out you're at least one of 8 different
all right,
people.
whatever,
Because there was 8 of us in that fucking band.
whatever.
I know it was at least 8. One of these 8 people. That's whatever.
There actually is a good video of us out there from that time period.
Yeah, there's some good videos.
If you Google on
YouTube
YouTube,
it.
if you YouTube Holstein Ska Orlando. Anyway,
It sounds like you want people to figure out who you are.
you're not going to figure it out from that thing.
And if you listen to the last episode where you say his name,
I mean, at least we're not
Whatever.
Like, at least we're not like, hey, he's the keyboard player. I mean, we didn't say that. Anyway.
What's the big fucking deal?
I cut my back
Alright,
open
tell-
with a
tell-
bloody
I shaved
knife.
my back. Fucking A, man.
I like to get peed on. All right,
I
come on.
sit down when I pee.
All right, tell your fucking
We were
story.
posting stuff on IRC, like in that alt.ska channel. And we found a channel, and I found this channel that was called alt.geek. And
I remember that.
I was going back and forth with this chick, and at the end of the posts, I would write a little line, like a anecdote about my dick. And one of them was like, it's not the size of, the wave, it's the motion of the ocean, or something, something's fucking cheesy and stupid that I
That's
probably
very
got
cliche.
from a book or something. Back and forth with this girl, thinking nothing is going to come up. She's living in Illinois. I mean, why am I telling you like you don't know this story? I'm telling on Facebook.
Well, he doesn't know it, so
Facebook.
tell him. It's all good. No, you're telling our viewers.
It's fucking hot in here, man.
Are you fucking kidding? I'll go turn the fucking air on.
You were supposed to do that during the break.
the fuck up.
All right.
goddamn story.
This place is horrible.
So anyway,
I wish we didn't.
at the same time that this exchange is going on, we maybe it was an email or there was a post somewhere that said, "Hey," it was from a news station, the local whatever NBC affiliate, that said, "Hey, if you know anybody or you are a person that is dating online." Now, granted, this is 1996.
This is in the
if you've
chat
met
room.
somebody in a
Or
chat room or you're dating
bulletin
somebody you've
board?
met on the internet, because this is all brand new,
Right.
We want to do a story. We're doing the story, and for some reason,
The internet is brand new.
I decided that I was gonna fucking email this news producer and just say, "Hey, I'm talking to this chick," and blah blah blah. And of course, he fucking responds and decides he's gonna pay for her to fucking fly down here. And I'm like, no, I'm like, oh god, this is getting real now. And she's totally into it. She's like, yeah, I'll come to Orlando and hang out and go.
I mean,
to
all you talk about is your dick.
fucking Disney World and shit. And like, we were keeping the conversation sort of above ground here.
Uh-huh.
We weren't talking about fucking or sex or anything. It's just those little one-liners at the end about talking about my dick. That was all I was throwing in there. That was the only sexual component of those conversations, was those little fucking stupid cliche things about my dick.
Well, if that didn't creep her out
And she
enough,
wasn't
then she still
responding.
can.
She was not,
Put
giving
off
those,
by it.
giving those responses back.
Right.
Anyway. So,
But she wasn't put off by it either. Like, she wasn't just
No.
like, oh, you're fucking gross.
yeah, I'm just like, hey, we're on the same wavelength here.
She was like, oh, he has a dick. I mean, that makes sense.
This
Anyway.
is before the Me Too movement.
They set this whole thing up.
Oh, my God.
They set the whole thing up and they came to the house or the apartment with Paul Sikora from Minneapolis, and they filmed me getting dressed and going to the airport. They fucking followed me in a truck, and they filmed me picking her up from the airport at the gate, because back then you could go into the gate, and they're like, I'm walking with, I'm talking. It's just like cute little Asian girl, you know. I met her for the first time. Essentially, we're having a real conversation.
So you never knew what she looked like, because back in the day,
yeah, exactly.
no one had digital cameras.
No pictures, nothing.
And transmitting a photo was like
right. And she
fucking a 28 BPS fucking modem, or
right.
whatever.
And she had a very non-Asian name. Her name was Stephanie, and so I was like, I didn't even know she was Asian at the time. So
Fucking hour.
it's like cool, you know. And we're talking, and the news producer keeps hitting me in the back. He's like, hold her hand, grab her hand. I'm like, fuck you. So we get back to the house.
So even back then, the producers are still trying to script that.
Exactly.
You know,
they wanted to get their shot. So they
life
followed
shit.
us back, go to the apartment, and they're like, we'll come back the next day. All right, cool. Close the door. And now like I got this strange girl in my house, barely know her. She flew all the way fucking down here to spend the weekend with me, and I have no idea what to do. So I'm like, get in the room.
You had no idea what to do.
You're talking about me here. I was very shy.
Were you?
Yeah. I was pretty shy with girls, okay?
Because you were banging dudes left and right. Bang, 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 bang.
Well, it wasn't a ska band. There was lots of horns to blow.
I was in that band as well.
Boom. So he shut the
a whole lot
door,
of blowing.
and this is the best part. So I look at her, and I'm like, so what do you want to do? You want to go to this place or that place? And she goes, well, I want to see how big it is. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, your dick.
That's all you're
I'm talking about your dick all this whole time. I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, gulp. Because I'm like, effectively, I've got an average sized dick,
Right.
and I'm like bragging about it on fucking internet relay chat like it's something massive, like fucking Ron Jeremy. And I'm like, oh shit, now it's real. And then, but she didn't care. It was a joke. She was making a joke.
Right.
She was breaking the ice, basically.
Right. She's like, oh.
But she really did want to see your dick.
Yeah, she did. So from that point on till about, I don't know, the 5 minutes before we had to leave for the airport to take her back, we did nothing but fuck.
Well, how long was she in town?
Like 2 days, like 48 hours.
Wowzers.
So you picked her up. It was awkward for the first 12, and then you guys pretty much just fucked for like 2 days.
It was awkward for about 12 minutes. And then,
Okay, 12
Yeah.
minutes. There you go.
Yeah, and I was like, this is ridiculous, but
It was essentially Tinder, the first Tinder
this
before
was like
Tinder.
I felt like this was like a Penthouse letter, like coming to life.
Dear Penthouse.
And I was like, oh, and so I had forgotten the whole time. I forgot about this whole news thing, the whole TV aspect of it. So all night things, and we at one point we had to take a break because I'm like, I'm fucking sore. I can't do this anymore.
Let me ask you a question.
Nothing
you said,
else will come out of me.
You said she was Asian, right?
Yes.
Are their vaginas sideways?
damn.
I heard that. No, I heard that. I heard that's like a real thing.
Anyway, we had to take a break, and I'm like, we have to at least go get something to eat and get something to eat. And she's like, we're next to a video store.
Why don't you just eat
that
out?
video store that used to be over there over off University,
16,000.
and they had that little back room with the porno section.
Oh yeah, it was 16,000 videos.
No,
That's
that
where
was
we
on
used to go.
Redbubble.
And then she's like, well, let's get a video. I'm like, oh, that okay. So we had the video playing on the background for the next
A porn video?
like the next couple hours.
Wait, they let you in the adult section?
Yeah.
With a tiny little Asian girl?
Yeah.
This
You're
is
like, it's okay, I'm her dad.
Anyway,
pre 9/11.
anyway, the next day. So I gotta preface this part of the story.
Okay.
The girl I had been dating before this, Mushroom Head.
Yeah, Mushroom Head.
Yeah. So I was concerned.
OG Mushroom
I was
Head.
concerned about the awkwardness of what might happen in this
Mushroom
encounter.
pizza.
So I had called her and I said, "Hey, if I call you, please come over. Like, make this unawkward for me. Like, save me. If I need you, please be there."
She was your way out.
So she's like, totally. But she was still into me. You know, she
She probably still is.
no, definitely not.
I mean, I'm still into you.
So she
I'd
was
like to be
kind of
into
waiting
you.
on standby for this phone call that never happened. So what she did in the middle of the night is she came over and she was looking through the fucking window. She saw everything that was going on. She drove home, found everything that I had given her. Pictures, whatever, fucking stuffed animals, whatever.
Use condoms, everything.
Whatever.
Back shavers.
Anything that resembled our relationship. And she fucking dumped it on my front doorstep in the middle, and it had rain that night. So I had no idea this was happening. The news crew knocks on the door at 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh fuck, I got to put some clothes on, you know, get over, put a fucking shirt on.
You're like, hold on, I have an erection.
I go to the door, and the guy looks at me and he goes, "Rough night?" And I go, "Actually, no, it's been fucking awesome." And he looks down to the floor. He points to the floor, and I see all this shit. It's like a fucking picture of the Holstein's like ripped up into a fucking stuffed bear or whatever. And I'm
What
like,
a stupid girl thing to do. Like, I'm going to rip your picture in half.
and I
You're
just
an
started
asshole.
laughing. I'm like fucking laughing hysterically because it was all covered in rain. He comes in.
I'm pretty sure he peed on it before he knocked on the door.
So then they film us on the couch together wearing like fucking pajamas and shit and asking, "How did it go?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's great, you know, whatever." And
Is there any way to get this footage?
I don't know, but I was blackmailed with it for like an eternity, it seemed like, because the
By whom?
fucking trombone player of that band fucking taped it and used it as blackmail against me.
And
For
Phil,
the-
in what way?
Phil?
No.
Oh, Dieter.
Yeah.
Beep. We'll beep that one out.
Because
no, we
I
won't.
had dated another girl and I never told anybody about this thing that happened.
I was the only one that knew about it, right?
And then he was telling everybody, "Oh, Justin, fucking TV." And I was like, "No, it didn't." I kept just denying it, you know.
Isn't he? He's in Chicago now, right? Isn't he a fashion designer?
I don't know.
He's a fashion designer.
No fucking clue.
In the Windy City.
Anyway, he blackmailed me with that footage.
I
because
think he was
kept denying.
jealous. He was the only reason he was jealous because I think he had a thing for you.
He had a thing for the girl that I was dating.
He has a thing for
The girl
guys,
that had the baby with Tim.
guys with hairy backs.
Wait. The girl that had a baby with a friend of ours, but the girl that also banged your roommate,
Yes,
Paul Sikora.
from Minneapolis.
Piece of shit.
That's a new thing. We say his name. You say Minneapolis. You say piece of shit.
And
That's
then
fucking
I have to
fantastic.
conclude it with .com.
Anyway, I'm going to change the subject here. You guys want to hear a naughty song?
That's the whole story. by the
Yeah,
way.
of course.
All right, so I'm going to preface this. My girlfriend and I'm constantly trying to tell her how much. First of all, I ride the shit out of her. Like not just physically, but she is a fucking. She is a motorcycle. No, for real. I'm always cracking jokes, telling her she got cankles, she's fat and everything, but she knows her jokes because I'm obviously fatter and uglier than her. So
Obviously.
I'm constantly telling her that I want to bang her mom and
True.
her sister
True.
and her dad.
Definitely true.
I do
Definitely true.
like her dad.
So we were having a conversation at one point, and I was taught. I actually kind of recorded some of the conversation. She doesn't know that, but she will know now. Where I was trying to talk her into allowing me to bang her mom. We were eating dinner, and I broke into a song. I just pulled a naughty song right off the top of my head. So I started singing it, right? And then I stopped recording. So I kept singing the song. And then she joined in with me. Okay? So I can't be all that bad. She fucking joined in with me. So I'm going to play this song real quick, all right? It's called Your Mama's Gonna Get Some. And it's a naughty song from November of last year.
Your mama is gonna get some. Your mama is gonna get some in the bum. Your mama is gonna get some. Your mama is gonna get some in the bum.
See, that's how you that's how you know that woman is a saint. That she would just sing along with you instead of being like, "Fuck you, you fucking asshole."
No, I'm pretty sure she wants me to give it to her mom.
Now, if her
That's-
mom actually came in and did the 3-part harmony, that would have been fucking genius.
Oh, dude, that would have been... I would have had her mom pee on my balls. Like mother, like daughter.
Horrible.
Yeah, I'm a huge piece of shit. But you know what? They're all jokes. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
We good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are we about to wrap it up?
I don't know.
How long's it been?
30.
So 30 plus 20.
So it's been about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I hate talking about time. We need to put like a stopwatch on the wall. Like,
I have a.
Or just a clock.
well, a clock is fun, but a stopwatch is
I guess that doesn't tell you the time.
a stopwatch is essentially a clock. I don't know. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna play one more naughty song for you guys. because I'm feeling super fucking frisky today.
You got to do a theme song, don't you?
No.
I thought you do a new theme song every time.
No, we're using the theme song from last time.
But
remember? It was at the beginning of the episode, crackhead.
Did
Yeah.
you not do a theme song last
No.
time? Yeah, last time you did the We Will Rock You one.
Yeah, and we're sticking with that from now on.
No, but you said you were going to do a new one every episode.
Yeah, and then I had some people
Yeah.
say you just stick to one. It's all good. So we're gonna stick to one.
Well, it's technically two because we end it with the first one.
Dude, just no fucking whatever,
You can't
man.
settle on shit.
All right, so I'm gonna play one more naughty song. This one's actually a Snapchat video. It's one of my favorites. I'll post it on the Facebooks and the Instagrams and everything. This one goes out to all my homies.
I wanna jam it in your ass. I wanna jam it, jam it. I wanna jam it in your ass. If you jam it in my mouth hole.
I'll play it twice.
I wanna jam it in your ass.
Is this you?
I wanna jam it, jam it. I wanna jam it in your ass. If you jam it in my mouth hole.
All right, so I'll go ahead and post that video on the interwebs.
Oh, that's great.
That's one of my very infamous Snapchat videos.
It's great because it has it has one of the filters where he's got a cool guy glasses on, and is there
And
a
a
hat
hat.
on there too?
Yeah, it puts a
does-
baseball cap on your head and sunglasses. So I was standing in the walk-in closet, which is completely full of my girlfriend's garbage, and it had this beat, and I was like, "Oh, I got to come up with something for this." So I came up with, "I'm gonna jam it in your ass if you jam it in my mouth hole." There's a twist at the end of it.
I love the music behind it. Sexy saxophone.
Yeah, I can beatbox. It's all good. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this one up. You guys cool with that?
Sure,
Maybe this one's a little shorter than all the other ones.
that's what she said.
God fucking forbid. Guys, it's been real.
Word up.
Is this number 5?
Yeah.
Really? We've done 5 of these pieces of shit?
Yeah.
People are listening.
We should go out and celebrate.
Hey guys, if you're listening,
Go to Crystal Burger. Get 5 burgers each.
no, that I just said if you're listening, you said go to Crystal Burger and get 5 burgers each. Then all of a sudden, is Crystal going to sponsor this shit? That's not what I was going to say.
Yeah, well,
I was,
you know.
hey, if you're listening, go to Crystal Burger and buy some Crystal Burgers. That's not that you interrupted me.
It's Plugola.
Don't interrupt me. This is my show.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. Thank you for listening to Naughty Time. I'm your host, the Taint Cutter. No, guys, seriously,
Hey, that's not good.
it's been episode number 5. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the show, leave us some feedback on Facebook or Instagram.
Or
Go to-
go suck a big dick.
Go to
Yeah, or don't.
or don't or go suck a big
Or
dick.
you can write an angry letter to Paul Sikora.
I tell you what, if you have video of your girlfriend pissing on your balls, we want to see it. Okay.
No,
Yes.
do not do that.
Yes.
Do not
send us videos of your girlfriend pissing on your balls.
Please take that back.
Send it to naughtytimeshow@gmail.com or go to naughtytimeshow.com. We love you guys. Stay fucking naughty. See you next time.